What's up? We in the kitchen today, we cooking. And today I'm going to show you how to make spread. You know, how I make it, not really how everybody else makes it. You know, everybody has their own way, but this is how I make spread. So what you're going to need are a pan. Put this on the stove. Some people like to microwave it, but I use a pan and a stove whenever possible because it turns out better. You're going to need a couple glasses of water to put in this pan. Sorry, my measuring cup is actually being washed right now, so I'm just going to use this cup. And another one. Boom. So we have water, we have a pan, we got top ramen, and here's what I like to add is Cheetos. Crunchy or crunchy hot. They are the best. That's usually what I go with. I didn't get any sort of bologna for taste and health reasons. There's enough sodium in this meal right here for a whole day, and I'm not gonna up that with some crappy tasting bologna that you could put in there. But I don't do that. It's just strictly ramen and Cheetos. So next we're gonna boil the water. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and throw the top ramen into the boiling water. Take this top ramen, open it up. This water is really bubbling and really boiling really fast, so that's good. That means the ramen's going to actually cook and cook quicker. I break it up because it looks like it's not all going to fit in there. So, all right. So now we have about 3.5 minutes to wait until the ramen meal is ready. It's been about a minute or so. So now what I'm going to do is stir this ramen a little bit because it needs to be stirred throughout the cooking process to make sure everything cooks out evenly and whatnot. So I take a fork right here and just, in the pan, just stir like you're stirring a drink or something. On the outside of the pan, that's where you want to keep your fork. And yeah, so we're looking pretty good here now. It looks like my buzzer's going off, so that means that the meal is done. So what I'm going to do now is take this little bag of seasoning that comes in the top ramen packet. This is top ramen chicken, by the way. And what I'm going to do is tear open this seasoning and just sprinkle that in there. And then once it's sprinkled in, I'm going to throw away this package. And before it's done, it's going to need to dissolve. So I'm going to stir it around a little bit. Yeah, make sure help that out. I like it to cook in the chicken seasoning too, just because that's how I do it. So we're almost done. I'm gonna turn off this timer, and we're about a minute or so away from being done. All right, so it's looking like the seasoning has dissolved and everything's in place. So now we have a couple things left. The next step is to drain the pan of water. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to drain all this water out, get rid of all this water, because now we no longer need it. So what I'm going to do, here, look at it. There you go. You see it? Yeah, it's steaming hot. But so now I'm just going to drain all this water real quick, and then we're on to our last step. So I get a fork. Usually hold the ramen into place. I just drain that water. Drain that puppy. Yeah, buddy. It's going to be hot, so you really need to be careful with this pan because it will burn you. So now that we have successfully drained this water with no problems, we're just left with this hot pile of ramen. Okay, so now our chicken top ramen is all done. The last step to making spread, you get your bag of chips, or I get my bag of chips, my Cheetos. Cheetos are so good. I haven't had Cheetos in a really long time, so I'm excited about this. So you get like a handful of Cheetos, and boom, just like in jail, you know. Just throw some Cheetos on there. You want to mix these Cheetos around. I used to eat so many Cheetos, like back in a long time ago, before I went on a diet. They used to call me Cheeto. So now you're just gonna want to, mix this Cheetos, mix your chips or whatever in with all this ramen, and it might look funky, but it actually tastes pretty good. So the end result will be something looking like this. You have some Cheetos and some ramen, and yeah, actually doesn't taste very bad at all. I also like the puffy Cheetos. I like the hot Cheetos, the crunchy Cheetos. Pretty much any kind of Cheeto I like, and I will put in spread. So, oh yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you make spread. Hope you liked my video. Subscribe to my channel.